Did you know that John Hayes Hammond Jr. invented a panless stove? Hammond and his wife Irene were a wealthy couple, and like many wealthy families in the first half of the 20th century, they employed a number of servants to tend to their household needs, usually about 4 to 5 at any given time. Naturally, one of the most important duties was the cooking of meals. Even in his later years, with a successful career behind him, Hammond couldn't help but turn his inventor's eye towards new horizons, including the kitchen. The post-war era brought a new age of convenience to American households, with a number of kitchen appliances from various companies hitting the market. And John Hayes Hammond Jr. tried his hand at this burgeoning field as well. Observing that his servants spent a great deal of time cleaning out pans after dinner, Hammond came up with an idea. What if there were a stove that could eliminate the pan from the equation altogether? Well, on March 13, 1953, he filed U.S. patent number 2,803,242 with his solution to the problem: cooking stove with renewable cooking surface. A small electric stove, it featured a roll of foil mounted to its rear that could be pulled across the cooking area and molded by the stove's lid to create essentially a disposable pan. After cooking, the used foil could be discarded, and a new sheet could be used for the next meal, removing the need for a pan and therefore the accompanying cleanup. The design of Hammond's panless stove was intriguing enough that it attracted the attention of appliance manufacturer Hotpoint, who purchased the patent and manufactured their own version of the device. Unfortunately, this version never found success as a consumer product due to the impractical nature of the foil. The stove required a very thick, heavy-duty foil in order to avoid tearing, which would have been more expensive to manufacture and purchase. Despite this, disposable foil pans are a common sight in grocery stores today, especially around Thanksgiving time in the US. And hot plates and electric griddles are still popular appliances for those with limited kitchen space, or who simply want to avoid frying pans, so this concept is still very much with us. Of course, from a modern green perspective, Hammond's panless stove might seem wasteful, although it did save on water usage, so perhaps it balances out? That's for you to decide. We hope you enjoyed this video, but there's a lot more to explore about John Hayes Hammond Jr., his inventions, and his collection of art and artifacts. We invite you to visit us at Hammond Castle Museum in Gloucester, Massachusetts to learn more.